Hello everyone. So this is the submission from Team Code Enforcers for the Vibe Coding Capstone project. So what we have made is project HYDRA, which is an autonomous CI/CD pipeline agent set of agents. So what it does is it takes in the URL of a repository, whether it is private, and then it analyzes the entire code base, and after that it finds out what exactly the issues are in the repository and appropriately fixes them and suggests appropriate text for pull request, shows us the code diff and also shows us an AST or an abstract syntax tree. So here there are two modes. One is simulation mode, which will run the deployed URL, and then there is the live mode, which is the Docker container. So what it does is it runs on our local host, as we can see here. So live mode allows the usage of Docker, which ensures more security than simulation mode. In live mode, it allows usage of Docker, which helps to run the program for the entire repository's code base in a containerized manner. So which helps us to prevent misuse of the host environment. So first of all, we will be supplying it with Google Gemini API key. This is completely optional because if you do not supply it, it will use the system's Gemini API key by default. And for private repositories, we would have to the GitHub PAT. So let's do this. Now let us add this repository called my portfolio. So this repository I have intentionally introduced some errors. So the npm run build command has failed, as we can see here. Let us add this repository. Let us call it portfolio code. And since we are running on like since we are targeting the main branch, we will keep it as it is. And for the test script, we change it npm run build. Let's save the profile. Now, this is the agentic workflow. First thing is the critic. What it will do is analyze the entire code base. Then there is the coder. It will run the entire code base in the sandbox environment, which is the container, and then appropriately use agentic AI, the AI agent, to suggest some appropriate solution along with the generation of a code changes, and also shows us in EST, which is good for visualization. So let us go. So as we can see here, it is cloning the repository and it will appropriately go through all these phases. So as we can see, it has completely fixed the issue. So we can see here, diff patch. There we go. It has successfully removed this code block which was causing the issue. It has generated a pull request for us, which we can submit as ER. Then it will be generating an AST. So we can view the history here, which will be saved on a profile basis. Also, for development of this project, we have used anti-gravity, which was used for bug fixing and documentation. So this project was deployed on Vercel, which is serverless. So it gave us the serverless options for deployment of our backend, which means the file system was not touchable. So we used anti-gravity to smartly over from that issue. So what we did was we used the temporary file system to create temporary files in the temp folder, and this allowed us to manage the code differences perfectly. So thank you for reviewing our submission.